I just wanted to open up this live really quick just to share this information with y'all. A lot of y'all know this information, so a lot of y'all, this doesn't apply to you, but you have to share this with somebody who it does apply to, because maybe they don't know this information. You see what I'm saying? So this is just for, to the gods, to the frequency. But if you know this information, then I'm not directly talking to you. That's why I always ask, share this video, because it might reach somebody who it needs to reach. It might reach somebody who can benefit from this information, right? So I'm no longer a kid, right? I'm not a kid. I'm having kids now. I'm having kids now because I'm no longer a kid. I'm an adult now. In that world, I'm considered an adult. So I'm not a kid. I'm having kids. But here's the thing. If I have a son, right, a boy, God bless my daughter. She's a mirror of her mother. She's her mother, brand new, reincarnated. God in flesh. If I have a son, I will not circumcise him. Why? Why won't I circumcise my son? We have been lied to. I don't know what they were taught back then, that it was cleaner, that you're less susceptible to diseases. You won't catch these diseases that truly we've become immune to, it seems like, because there's no fucking clinics like everywhere. Like when we grew up, free condoms in every supermarket you go to and all this crazy shit. That presence isn't there anymore. But I won't circumcise him, not for none of that, but for the simple fact that I would want him to create a spiritual connection, an emotional connection, a true sacred bond with a partner that he has. You see what I'm saying? And when you circumcise somebody, like, listen to this. You probably already know this. If you do, it's not for you. If you don't, then let me break this down. Your penis has nerves. You feel me? Your penis is like your reproductive organ. It's full of nerves, so it's very sensitive, right? This is why some refer to us, we know who we are, as tender dick. But that's not necessarily true. Tender dick meaning, oh, hopeless romantic, or oh, such a lover. That's not necessarily true. What it is that we build bonds and connection with people. Why? Because we feel them fully, in a sense. So think about this. Your penis is very sensitive, right? If I was to cut off your foreskin, right? I'm not trying to be vulgar or sexual, just straight facts. If I was to cut off your foreskin, right, that would expose your head, right? So that means your head will be rubbing against your underwear. So that means eventually your head rubbing against your underwear, that friction will become a thing that your penis will have to grow accustomed to one way or another. So it will become callous now, right? So now you have a callous penis, right? The thing there is, it is rough for the skin now. So when you do find a mate and you do happen to have intercourse, you enter the course with your mate, it will be much more different. The feeling, you won't have the full arousal aspect. You won't have the full sensation there because some of your nerves have been taken away. You have been castrated in a sense. You see? But now that you know this, right? If you're circumcised, you have to find it in you to find a way to build a greater spiritual, a deeper connection with your woman. Because maybe that's the reason you don't have one. Now think about this. A lot of men don't even respect women. They don't give a fuck about them. And it ain't that they not tender dick. That's not what it is. It's just they've never really felt a woman. A woman to them is an accessory. A woman to them is just like a watch. Like, hey, she look good on my arm. Hey. A woman to them is just an accessory, just like to a lot of women, especially in this system that's a mental system that exists every motherfucking place you go on the four corners of this earth. That system exists everywhere. Women in this system do the opposite. You see, some men, I don't want to generalize this, some men who are circumcised don't have respect for women. It's not because they don't truly have respect for them. They're not bad people. It's just they never really felt the woman, so they don't desire them truly as they should be. They don't look at women as the cradle of civilization. They don't look at women as the walking gods in human form. They don't look at women as walking portals, as the only way you enter into this physical plane. They don't see that. They don't see the sacredness in the woman. So therefore they can't treat them that way, and you can't blame them. We have been lied to. But now, this is the information age. When I was growing up, this information wasn't regularly available. You had to go to the library and really study. Now, I advise you to do your own research. Go on YouTube and look up circumcision. And read in between the lines. Look deeper, bro. Don't be a surface dweller. And understand that we're not kids. But if you have a son, don't circumcise him, because you have the choice. Don't do that. Because then when he all fucked up in the head, dealing with these broads, you're going to realize why it is. You're going to be like, oh, he can't even make that connection fully. That's why. And at the end of the day, why am I telling you this? Because I didn't always know what I now know. I didn't always know what I know. So there's someone who doesn't know this that needs to hear this. This is why I asked you to share this. You to share this. Yeah, because then the person who you share this to, they can share this. Don't circumcise your children. You see how in this system, women look at men in a similar way because this system has been designed for the women. When you go into the offices, into the facilities, the women are running shit. That's by design, bro. That's so in that household that woman could feel like she got a cock. You see? So how can she running shit at work, right? And she gonna go home and think, what? She can't. She feels weak if she submits to the will of her man because she don't understand that's her strength because the system has already been given to her and she's been lied to in that sense as well. And they even teach her to castrate her child. Like, yeah, circumcise him, it's cleaner, he won't have no diseases. And they don't realize how this affects us. It's transgenerational. These are curses. These words are spells. I'm undoing that spell of circumcising our children for future generations. I don't want my son to have to deal with a woman who he can't really truly feel, and a woman who feels she's superior to him and not equal to him because she's living in high society. She could provide more than he can. So what is he? You see? I don't want them to get that ever twisted. I want them to realize the connection and the bond, the sacredness of a woman, period, above all. So what a woman is a mirror of you. You dig? You don't like what you see? Change yourself. You like what you see? That is your mirror. You dig? You have to nurture and nurse and provide abundance of love to that mirror. You dig what I'm saying? So why I tell you this is because I didn't know this. And when I found this out, I was blown away because I used to wish I was circumcised. Because I thought it was, I don't know, healthier, nigga. So I used to wish I was circumcised. But now I'm glad I'm not. You dig what I'm saying? Now I'm just glad I'm not circumcised because I understand the functions of this body. I understand that I'm not this body. Fuck is you doing? Like, every day we forget that we gods. Every single day. And a lot of it has to do with these devices. That's why I say fuck all you motherfuckers. Unfollow me now. Because y'all drive me crazy. If I was to be allowing myself to be driven crazy by y'all, I could look on y'all pages and feel sad, feel depressed, feel unmotivated, feel like my life feel like the trajectory of my life is not going where I need it to go because of how your life looks online. Fuck you, unfollow me. That's why I don't follow you, you know, because there's a nasty spirit that exists within us. You feel me? And this is what we're trying to heal from. This is what this information is. This is what I'm trying to heal you from. So that's just a dose of truth. Circumcision is truly torture. You can't castrate somebody and expect them to you can't make somebody not feel for their whole life and expect them to be normal. You can't subjugate people to slavery transgenerationally for over 400 years and expect them to be normal. How long have we been given so-called freedom? Not even 100 years, and you expect us to be, and we've accomplished a lot in your little system in 100 years, but guess what? The veil has been removed. I'm not running that race. I'm not trying to be one of them niggas in your system dancing for you. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna free myself, and I'm gonna dance for me. Fuck is you talking about? You lied to us about everything. You tell our women that they don't need us, but you convince them. You make them believe it because you give them what they view as security. You provide them with that because they think them four closed walls, that shelter is security, you know? But they don't understand that when you kick in that door with that gun, who gonna protect her? You not. You see? You tricked our women. You've lied to our parents. You've made them circumcise us. You lied to our parents. You said that it wasn't normal to be very active, very restless as a child. You made them give me psychotropic drugs. You told them that I had learning disabilities when what I truly had was learning capabilities. You lied to them. You lied to these women, and you knew where they came from. You knew that they just hurdled over the crack era. You knew what they did. So you think I'm gonna let my 5 senses get to the best of me? My life is dedicated to freeing myself and to speaking the truth from now until forever. Energy can't be created or destroyed. What I'm not saying, my kids will say. What they not saying, they kids will say. Listen, revolution The revolution will not be televised. That's because it's being digitized. It's supposed to happen in your mind. The revolution is happening in the mind, nigga. This is the revolution. It's a mental plane. But now, being that we have this internet, it's like a big canvas, and it's all plastered on there for you and for us to reach each other and talk to each other and help each other, benefit each other with the truth, with this information. I will never succumb to the lies of society, of this government. True revolutions, we aren't born in the society. We are born through the soul. It is genetics. That's why I put Dr. Umar Johnson up saying these things. It really has very little to do with what he was saying about Mama Africa, although everything he said was true. But it was about how when you're in the system and you're benefiting from the system, you got a new house, you got a new car. Oh, now you fly. Now you got Master's Rolls Royce. You got the Phantom parked outside. You Meek Millin' it. Nigga, you taking private jets and all that. Now you're not a revolutionary no more, right? Because now it ain't that attractive to you. Now it ain't that popping. Now it's not the trendy thing, right? Because it's not in you. And you can't make somebody something that they not. It's either in you, it's not born in society. They don't teach this in school. They keep this from you in school. But this is in your soul. This is in your DNA. So as soon as you hear it, you're like, your iPhone is on 100, nigga. You need a battery pack? That's what this information is. So, yes, I just wanted to talk about circumcision at the end of the day, but that goes into everything else. Because we have been lied to. We have been taught how to eat the wrong way, bro. And we fucking stupid sometimes. I don't even feel bad for us. I hate when I see a melanated man in his lowest of sleeping selves. I just hate it. It does something to me. But I have enough discipline to not go at the brother because I understand that is me sleeping. That was me in the past. You see? But it hurts when I see that shit, yo. Because we have been lied to. And they make the lies look attractive and comfortable, B. They lie to us. They've lied to us for generations. They taught us how to eat. They taught us how to eat mucus, pus, how to eat starch, my nigga. They teach us how to keep ourselves sick through these foods that look attractive, that feel good, because they rewired our fucking taste buds. Them slaves that they bring over from Africa, right? They didn't bring them over with okra. Nope. They didn't bring them over with greens. They didn't bring them over with that red dirt, with that sun that they're from. They bring them over to this low vibrational space. They started feeding them hog. They start feeding them cow and eggs, and they start making Superman a human. That's what they start doing. They start making all of these derivatives of what that man is and weakening him and weakening him and weakening him, right? But one thing they could never do, what the universe has done. They can't undo what the universe has done, and what the universe has done, it has divinely allowed you this information. In this realm, all this is information that you can apply to your life and regurgitate and teach people and learn from and apply. But in another realm, this information is truly attunement. In another realm, this information is truly you basking in your glory. In another realm, this information is true freedom. In another realm, this information is truly you living the life from that parallel universe where there is no war, where there is no bigotry and poverty, where there is no racism, where there is no sexism. That does exist. It's on the other side. Time is an illusion. That does exist. You have to keep honing in the frequency. You have to keep honing in and tuning in your frequency. You are creating that world by this very moment. Everything you do. I see y'all out there planting y'all food, my nigga. Y'all make me so proud to be alive. Because I know it's on the... Oh, my God. I know it's on the other side. This is what's happening. There's a shift taking place. Being that this is a parallel universe, that universe that we're creating with our mind is already there. So what's happening in this shift is going to be... It will no longer be parallel. We will no longer have to observe a world of evil. We will no longer have to observe a world of the beast. We will no longer have to make that a thing. That won't exist or persist in our reality because we have changed the frequency with our thoughts. So the only thing that exists, this is why they say the meek will inherit the earth, because the only thing left will be the meek, because the shift will take place where the parallel universe will have to split. Listen, opposites energy cannot occupy the same space for too much time. This world is heating up. This is happening. There are others all of you guys out there, peace to the whole frequency, yo. A lot of y'all could articulate this information way better than I could. But I'm not here to articulate it better than you. I'm here to identify with you because I've been I'm more fucked up than you've ever been. I'm worse than you've ever been. I've been more fucked up than you. The worst you've been through, I've been through worse than that. That's what I'm here to show you. That yes, you can transcend. That no, you don't have to succumb to no career, to no none of that. You can literally free yourself through your mind. That's what I'm here to show you. And it's a process. I thought it was a hop, skip, and a jump. But I had to realize through this journey that anything worth having, you have to sacrifice for. You have to bleed. You have to cry for. People have to leave your life. You have to see yourself like, oh shit, where's all these? I try to find my friends, but they're blowing in the wind. That's true growth. That's true elevation. When you continue to grow, you lose people. You're not the same person you was. What do you expect? And if you truly love yourself and love others, you allow them to grow. You want them to grow. Respectfully so. You allow them to grow. This is how my reality looks. I grew up in a certain area. That's not who I am. I don't participate in those actions because there's a shift happening on the universe where it's a split happening. The meek will inherit the earth. You have to stay down. You have to stay focused. You have to stay loyal to your ancestors that are in your genes, that speak to you, that continuously talk to you. You feel them. They speak to you through numerology, don't they? Don't they show you the numbers? Every time you think of that thought, they show you it. 222, 333, 444. It's like clockwork. They talking to you. But you keep eating plutonium. You keep watching Love and Hip Hop. You keep interacting with low vibrational things that are bringing down your vibration. So they're vibrating on this frequency. If you lower your vision to here, how the fuck you gonna see the ancestors? How you gonna hear them? How you gonna see them? You see them though, cause you know who I'm talking to. You on the frequency. That's why. Y'all know who y'all are. And a lot of us is tweedle-toddling, and it's hard because we wake up and fall right back to sleep. It's easy to take this fucking mission and this dream away from a nigga. Why? Because a nigga ain't never had shit. Nigga from the ghetto anyway. So anything a nigga ever accomplished was like, shit, thinking it's icing on the cake. So, now you want to be free, huh? You think you God. You think you the supreme being on this planet Earth, huh? You want to be free. That's when all the bullshit come to test you. Or you think you want to be free. The biggest lesson I learned on this journey is that I had to stop searching for answers outside of me. I am who I need to be. I am who I need me to be. I'm me, nigga. I got to stop searching for answers outside of me. Like, I have all the answers I need. And you have to stop doing the same thing. Listen, your heart speaks to you. Your gut, that gut feeling, that's the ancestors. That's intuition. But they've taught you to ignore that. How? By not even... It's like if I tell you, if you don't know what H2O is, and I tell you, I'm going to give you $1,000 for the H2O in your life for the rest of your life, you're going to sign that dotted line right away. You're going to be like, what the fuck is H2O? I don't even need that shit. And then as soon as you find out, H2O is water, you're going to say, I didn't sign up for this. You played me. And that's what the system does. They play you. By the time you find out you God, you don't even have no fight in you. You like, nigga, yeah, I'm God, man, but I ain't got no fucking food in the fridge. God, nigga, I ain't got no lights on. God, nigga, I ain't got no house, nigga. God, nigga, what? God, nigga, God. In human form, yes. You were made in his image. Yeah, not his and yours. You are the God in the flesh. But they taught you to ignore this shit. They teach you how to eat. They give you the pyramid of how you should eat. Mucus, pus, dairy, yeast. They want you to poison yourself. So God forbid you get to wake up, you don't even have no fight in you left. You don't even got no fight because the kids got to go to school. Right? The belly all big. That was 5 years ago, nigga. Remember I bought you a gold Rolex. Like, niggas ain't got no fight in them no more. I'm not from that era. I'm not built like y'all. I'm different. I'm built like, nigga, I'm going to die freeing myself. Fuck is you talking about? I don't live from my five senses. I'm not stupid. You can't give me a pond with a nice lake view and shit and think, oh, I'm comfy when I know freedom, when I've been naked in the jungles and I felt like, oh shit, I need not. There was never a time when man was not. I need not. I've been taught what I need and who I am and what my culture is and what I should identify with and what I should respect and what I shouldn't. This has been given to us. You don't even know who the fuck you are. But I do know who we supposed to be. We supposed to be closer to nature. We supposed to be closer to God, to that essence. Nature has been here forever. Nature's immortal. Nature ain't going nowhere. Nature ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna ruin yourselves, and nature just gonna be standing there stretching in the sun, chilling. Real gods don't even live in the third dimension. That's a fact. We don't need to eat. We don't need none of this shit that pleasures the five senses. And it's funny for me to say that because I'm a Taurus, nigga. Not only am I a Taurus, I'm a Taurus with a Leo moon in a Leo house, and a Taurus sun in a Leo, and a Taurus sun in a Taurus house. Like I'm really, really, really not, I don't want to say governed by my five senses, but I will say in tune with them. Like I really feel, I love food, I love sex, I love great conversations, I love good wine, I love a good movie, good music, ooh, a good handshake, a good hug, nigga. I just love feeling. But I'm not gonna allow that my love for these feelings to take, listen, I put something in my description that I don't think I should ever remove, and it says, never allow your emotions to override your intelligence, your intellect. Because that's what they teach us, nigga. Emotions. React. You hear the soft little music playing in the background. You hear the gunshot. They got you. Nigga, this is all by design, brother. Relax. You are God. But then you got people in your reality that make you question, are you God? They're like, oh yeah, you God, huh? God? So if you God, then why you don't just manifest this and this and this with the snap of a finger, huh? Because that's not how God moves. If you God, you got to allow yourself and prove yourself to be worthy of these things that you wish you could manifest and desire. If you don't have no discipline within yourself, how you going to discipline? How you going to have discipline and move energy in this realm? How is the ancestors going to interact with you if you're not truly... How are the ancestors going to interact with you if you're not truly trying to strengthen your connection with them? If you're not trying to interact with them from a place with good intent? You see, you only reach out to God when you're sick. You only reach out to the ancestors when you need something. But why don't you connect with them every day? Why don't you treat yourself like you are the ancestors? Like, yo, nigga, I'm never eating no fuck shit because I am my granddad who died from a heart attack. Nigga, I am my fucking grandfather who died from cancer. I'm never smoking no cigarettes. You crazy? You know what I'm saying? I am a fucking diabetic. You know what I mean? That is who we are. Fuck. It's time to live the information. You my brother, right? You my brother as long as it benefits me, right? As soon as you don't benefit me, you ain't my brother no more. That shit fake. That shit weak. That shit whack. I'm not from that. That's why I'm gonna always be me. Because I'm not from that. And where I'm from is sad, B. I love where I'm from, but it's sad because we got that crabs in a barrel mentality. Nigga, you still the same nigga that I robbed what's her name with. You not who you say you are on these videos. You not in nature like you. I'm in nature right now, ain't I? Nature's all around you. You are nature, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I just connect back to the earth. That's just a thing for me. Everybody ain't really tree huggers and shit. I always been that. So if you know me when I was in my ignorance, you realize that. You knew me from back then, that shit I was talking. That shit I was kicking from them documentaries I used to watch. I don't know about we should eat meat now, brother. I'm not gonna eat meat because I don't have to do that. And at the end of the day, meat is dead flesh. You feel me? And I'm not in starvation mode. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta bash some shit across the head to eat to make sure my genes live on. I could eat fruit all day. I could swim in the rivers and run naked in the jungles and have sex with beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goddess. Fuck is you talking about eating meat? I'm good on that. I'm not eating meat. You could. You feel me? You could eat meat. Now let's talk about eating meat. I'm not eating meat. Why do you think it's okay? Whatever. At the end of the day, I don't stop eating meat because I think it's nasty to eat meat. I just think it doesn't make sense. In terms of you being at your highest, you vibrating at the highest frequency that you were designed to vibrate at. I don't think it's necessary. For what? You think, hold on. You think, all right, let's talk about the ancestors in Africa, the cradle of civilization. Let's talk about the Nile River. Let's talk about the indigenous of the first. If they ate meat, you think they was eating this mass-produced shit that's coming from these factories, these laboratories? You think they ate meat that was coming from Walmart, from, I don't know, whatever them restaurants and whatever them supermarkets is called? You think that's what they was eating? Or you think they was raising their own animals? Do you think they gave reverence to the life force in that being before they inhaled it, before they injected it, before they ingested it, before they became one with it? Obviously, they gave reverence to that life force. ¿Tú me entiendes lo que te estoy diciendo? But what? How about you? It just feel good to eat fried chicken, right? But that's something you've been taught as well. Like I said, did they bring those slaves back from Africa with okra? Did they have okra? Did they bring them red dirt so they could plant? And did they bring the sun from Africa with them? Did they bring that part of the equator? Did they shift the whole universe for those people? No. So what they did was they weakened them. So I just want to strengthen my genes. And I know that meat ain't going to help strengthen that. How is it going to help strengthen that? It's just, a baby knows this. Listen, shout out to the Baba, Dick Gregory. He said if you put a rabbit inside of a crib with an apple, I'll wait for the day that the baby eats the rabbit and plays with the apple. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Share this video. Circumcision is false trickery. It is voodoo. We have been lied to. You have to feel. We must allow our seeds to fully feel and create a connection with their divine goddess. At the end of the day, this is the truth. When you are a righteous individual, you want to see people happy no matter what it costs you. Because it doesn't cost you nothing to see someone else happy. Because all you want to do is be happy. So this is what I hope for you. I pray for you to be happy. Love yourself. Love you. I pray that you be happy. Because that's what I'm after. That's what I'm chasing. The pursuit of happiness. And guess what? Happiness is all created within self. You create your own happiness. Can't nobody create happiness and hand it to you. I even put a post about that as well. It's like rats on the wheel, nigga. Some niggas' happiness is a Ferrari. Some niggas' happiness is a mansion. Some niggas' happiness is the tropics. And when you get there, nigga, you see none of that is happiness. Happiness is in here. Love you, nigga. I love myself. Everything that I was taught that was wrong with me, I love. You got some thin ass eyebrows. You ain't got no mustache. You smell funny. I love my eyebrows, my mustache, my smell. I love my hair. You got some nappy ass hair. I love my naps. You don't even pronounce words proper. I love the way I mispronounce. I love my mispronunciation. I love the fact that I went to college, but I'm still uneducated. Fuck is you talking about? I'm supposed to take pride in the educational system that has only lied to us. I'm supposed to put my daughter in that system, right, and give them to y'all. Here, y'all can have her. Yeah, teach her who she is. Tell her what this is. No. My life has been dedicated to the truth. And this is what the truth feels like. This is what the truth sounds like. This is what the truth looks like. A lot of y'all could articulate my words even better than me. A lot of y'all are way more intelligent than me, have had advanced speaking vernacular for years now. You guys are good at that shit. That's not who I am. Who I am is somebody who wants to stand for truth. Who I am is somebody who understands that there's something inside of us that's bigger than this body. That's bigger than the organs that inhabit this body. There's something inside of us that is a spark. That is a frequency. That is an energy. That is a universal force that moves throughout all of us. Some of us have one. Some of us have a force within us that is angelic. Some of us have a force within us that is not so angelic. At the end of the day, it's all God. All I'm trying to do is get closer to that God. And we all know, when you look in society, we all rats on a wheel in society. We've been taught that. I get it. So it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you for teaching me to be a rat. I will blame you for understanding that you're not free and not wanting to free yourself, though. So peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. And you have no choice, yo. You are the chosen. So peace. Share this video.